Busta-Grill, Busta Crypto. Happy 4th. It's been super busy week. So July is birthday week for me, July 2nd, and all my family comes into town, parties and hanging out, and really just hanging out with a bunch of family and friends from California and Illinois and whatnot. And then today I got another, July 4th now, right? So happy 4th to everybody. I wanted to do a quick video because, man, it just it's getting it's hard to keep up. But I want to let you guys know where I'm at with everything. Maybe some of the highlights from the last 3-4 days since last time I did a video. Obviously, drip is a little down, which I think it's great because I bought again. It's calm before the storm is the way I look at it. I think this might might nip a 5 before everything kind of happens with Animal Farm in the next couple weeks, week and a half. So I love the price. If it gets to 5, I'll probably buy again. I bought again at 690. So if you look at I add to my position, I think probably last time you saw this, I was about 1,200, 13, 1,400. I bought about six or 700. So I'm just adding to this is every single time I see a drop. I think the next point is around 5. If it gets to 580 or something like that, or nips 5, which I think it won't last there long if it does, just like it did again for 6. It took a while, and then now it's staying there at 6. So I'm going to wait for that maybe to happen in 5 and then buy again. I'm not sure what my goal is in terms of a number here for deposits. I just know that I just want to see as high as possible because when this thing runs, I don't want to be buying on the way up. All right, garden. People asking what's going on with the garden for me. I did put another 1,500 in here. I didn't put as much to get the million. I'm trying to wait for some Avarice money and other money to come back in before I start throwing new liquid into here. But as of right now, I have 180,000 plants. I think I get about 7,000 a day. Is that right? But I'm just growing this as much as I can. If you look, right, and this is what if you're trying to take a position in the garden right now, I have 180,000 plants. The biggest thing for you to do is, remember, nothing I say in my videos, financial advice, do your own due diligence. And this is a game, right? It's a minor game. So here, if I have 180,000 plants, I am sitting right here. So there's 180 of us in this particular, I guess you can say, column, and then you have 87, 80, 36, 44, the people to the right of me. So I want to get out of this. So I actually probably will put a little bit money in because I want to be in the next one. So I would I would make more plans and more money LP and own more of the contract if I pass these guys up at 200,000. So I might add a little cash just so, because if they're compounding the same thing I'm doing, then we're just kind of just doing the same thing, right? So you have to add capital in order for you to kind of surpass these guys, assuming they don't add capital as well. But that's the way I play the game, and that's where I want to be when drip and everything kind of kicks around the next week and a half or two. I want to make sure I'm kind of up here as high as I can go. Anyway. All right, next. I don't really have any update with pig pen. I have 15 some pigs. I probably will buy more pigs, but as of right now, there's just money everywhere right now for me. So I'm really just trying to just wait for this kind of this storm to happen, and then I'll just have a ton more cash in crypto to kind of work with. Avarice. So I am pretty much almost at 50% ROI. I keep going back into the lobby every single day, as you see here. Ever since I told you guys I was going to, I started with one BNB. I missed 1 week that I didn't get in. But ever since week 15, I've been in every week. And the reason why I do this is because you get really good money, really good ABC tokens for your money. And if you don't keep up, it's kind of like a miner. If you just don't play the game right, you're just gonna not get your ROI. So everyone's asking, where are you at in terms of ROI? Well, I am at 50% right now, 49, and I have really good data now in terms of this, I guess, Avarice, because everyone didn't really know how it worked. Should be collecting about 68. I've collected a total of, I think, 60 BNB out of here, or 61 BNB. So I've almost 50% of my ROI back. Now, if you looked at a couple of videos ago, I think I had it calculated correctly in terms of, I think I showed 60% ROI, but I actually think I'm at 50% ROI. It's really hard to kind of keep seeing where I am because you're kind of restaking these tokens and stuff like that, so it gets a little confusing. So as of right now, you know, everything in green I've taken back. Everything that's in black is what it's due back to me at the end of the stake. And what I do is I pretty much I'm trying to funner. Did I say funner? I'm trying to follow a strategy with this, trying to get a stake that comes out every day. So I'm taking all my tokens that I've gotten back, and everything now is restakes except for the half BNB I'm adding every day. But everything now is a restake. And the one good data point I think everyone wants to know is what happens with the ABC tokens when you restake them, and how much do you get in dilution and stuff like that. So for this particular one, I got it was a restake, and it was from the initial stake I had of 120,000. This got me 33.5 BNB. And when I restaked those same tokens and I added one BNB in here, I think I added one BNB. Yep. I ended up getting, here, 9.2. So 9.2 minus 1, so 8.2 BNB on a restake. All right, so if that helps someone out, so you want to look at 9 versus 33.5, right? This was restake tokens. So that gives you an idea of kind of what you're getting back. In terms of restake, you can use that math, but like I said, everyone is different. But that's kind of what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing in terms of when you stake a token, when you stake, and then what is the percentage you're getting back, right? So initially, you're always going to get 100%, right? Like when I say 100%, this is the initial value you get back in BNB. Next day, you get 50% more, and so on and so forth. So if you look at this, right? So 100%, 43, 30, 18. This is the percent over the next day. So it just continuously drops. And I think it's a combination of the lobbies, but also it also matters how much more you're adding in every lobby, because you want to keep your dilution low, right? So it's going to drop. So look at this one. This is one stake I started like from the beginning. And this is ones I staked for 300 days, 200 days, 100 days. Look, 5, 3, 3, 2, 1. You see this, right? Now it's at 1%. So yeah, is it going to stay 5% forever? No, but I'm saying like every one of these are different. So just take that for what it's worth. Do I still like Avarice? I do. I really do. But you gotta keep going in the lobby. Now with people getting their stakes back for the 30 days and the longer stakes they're doing, you're assuming that the next couple lobbies should be pretty big, but you never know. I'm just going to keep adding the half BNB. I think that's worth it. I'm not throwing good BNB at bad BNB, if that makes sense. I still think it's good BNB. So, I'm just going to keep ROIing back and see what happens. So as of right now, if you look at this, there is everything in black is what's due back to me, right? And besides this bottom one here, that one. So that's 5 BNB right now. They have in dips that's supposed to come back, and then I'm going to start getting all these over next. I stake them from like anywhere between 9 to 14 days, and I have a total of, what is that? 9 plus this one down here. I don't really count these long ones, so 10 stakes, and plus I have 2 more, so 12 stakes. I'll have one every single day. And that's how I'm going to play this game, because I want to have BNB coming out every day. And there's reasons too, right? Just in case something happens, you want to have continuously payout, not waiting for a huge payout. And next thing you know, something happens. And I'm not saying anything's going to happen. I'm just saying in any protocol, I'm going to start playing a game that way, as opposed to just holding everything in there for a long period of time. And then, if it should pay out better for you, yeah, for sure. But at the same time, it's more risk. All right, moving on. Big beans, man. This thing is happening. I'm at 240 billion beans. If you look at the contract, this is the last month. Look at June. This is all June, right? One big day. Now look at the end of June into July. It's happening. I think I started reporting on this right around, I think here, when I say I think this thing might be turning. And just look at the total black over from right to left, you will see there's a ton more black, obviously bars higher than the left. So like at the end of the day, you never know, because it could just be going back down again in the next week or two, couple days. But look, it's a positive day yesterday, July 3rd. So look at how much closer we are to being positive, right? Or zero is probably the best way to put it, as opposed to back here. So is this happening? I don't know. I mean, take this for what it's worth. I think it's happening. I think it's going to happen over the next week or two. And, my goal of getting to 1 trillion is going to happen. I always forget that everyone else is doing the same thing, right? So you're going to have to add capital in order to be. So maybe that 1 trillion goal is now 1.5 trillion, right? So anyway, I'm not sure why I switched back to Avarice there, but I just wanted to show you that. And then in terms of baked beans, if you look at here, Moonarch, this is the latest one. It's been up 0.32. I think yesterday it was like 0.01% up or zero. So it's been almost 2 good days. So I'm curious if this looks back. 24 hours. 33.01 BNB to 33.11. So I'm telling you, man, something is happening here. I think it's started over the last couple of weeks, and I think it's gonna keep continuing. All right, everyone. I guess to summarize this video, I see drip. If it gets to $5, I'm gonna buy more. Calm before the storm with this one. I think it's awesome. If you're gonna look into get into drip garden, try to pick a position you want. Like I wouldn't want to go right here, right? I would probably go to here, just pay a little more money. But like I said, this is how I'm going to play it. In terms of Avarice, keep going in every lobby. I mean, if you're going to be in this thing, then be in it. Just know you're committing to it. And then at some point, obviously, get your ROI back. And, it looks like I'm getting ROI back at like anywhere between 1% to 2% every day. And, that's my results. Your results may vary, right? Baked beans, I think it's happening. I think it's going to continue to go up. I think it's going to follow what BNB Miner did. And it's going to huge run. And, if I'm taking 10 to 20 BNB, every day or once a week, that's my total 24-hour payout is 10 to 20 BNB. I'd be pretty happy with that. I don't know what else to say, man. If you like this content, please hit that like. If you don't, hit that thumbs down twice. And if you're not sub, I don't know why. And if you're interested in any of these things like drip, garden, Avarice, baked beans, please check out my referral links in the description. Please always check what you're clicking, guys and girls, pigs and dogs. Everyone have a good rest of your 4th. Stay safe out there. And hey, at the end of the day, man, it's all about family and stuff like that. So thank you for everyone for joining. I will talk to you on the next one. Peace.